working? Am I up and running? According to this, my voice is working, but what about the sound effects? Haha! Yep. I suppose I'll go through one more chapter or two, and after that, I'll have to stop. If that will be okay with everyone. Also, I decided to rename the stream, so I hope that works. Hope that popped up. Morning sunlight streaming through my window wakes me up instead of my alarm, and I realize that it must be Sunday. Amy has kindly deigned to give me weekends off from our morning runs. I don't actually know if I woke up at all yesterday, or just slept through the entire day. My legs grow in protest as I lever myself out of bed. All this running has really taken it out of me. Still, I can't deny that Emmy wasn't lying to me. It has gotten a little easier. I've been worried that the runs would start to wear on my nerves, but thus far I haven't minded them that much. Well, it's only been a week. I suppose there's plenty of time for me to start dreading the sound of my alarm in the morning. Not that I could ever skip out now. As Emmy said, it's harder to stop a routine when there's another person. And frankly, I don't think I'm equipped to deal with a disappointed Emmy. She'd probably give me those puppy dog eyes, and I'd feel terrible about myself. Another internet issue? Oh, crap. I don't know what's causing it then. Maybe today just isn't the good day for streaming. Which reminds me, wasn't I supposed to be somewhere today? Hey, you're coming to my track meet on Sunday, right? What am I talking about? Of course you are! Right? Those puppy dog eyes again. Of course I'm going. I owe you, right? Exactly, so don't forget, okay? Crap, Emmy's track meeting! Better get a move on if I don't want to miss her running, since she's the only reason I may even consider going. Otherwise, it would defeat the whole purpose of going. Emmy has Protect Gun wrapped around her finger. Would have been horrible if I tried to stream today. True. Hopefully tomorrow it won't give you anything rough. And so, I soon find myself quite suddenly surrounded by a crowd of people, all turning out to our track team compete with another school like this one. I'll admit, it's almost comforting to know we're not the only school like this. After you see that there can be two schools with a bunch of defective kids, well, you stop feeling so defective. You also stop feeling unique, which in most cases would be a bad thing, but in this case it sure as hell isn't. That's part of Yumaka's appeal, I guess. You learn that you're not unique. Hell, learn that there's a lot of others who would kill to be saddled with your problems to whatever they're dealing with. Some of the kids here aren't here because they're missing a leg or have had a heart condition. Some they might be here because they're as good as dead in 2, maybe 3 years if they're lucky. That's only if they get the right sort of care. It's a bitter sort of comfort to be able to say, well, at least I got a chance of being alive through college, but there it is. I'm brought out my rather morbid musings by the appearance of Rin near the entrance to the bleachers. He came. Of course, I said I would, but didn't I? That doesn't necessarily imply that you have to follow through. Lots of people say things and don't mean them. Well, I don't. Rin shrugs, seemingly bored with our conversation. She turns on her heels and heads back towards the stands. I owe Emmy some money now. Why's that? I didn't think you'd show up. Emmy did. So I owe her 500 yen. You two bet an awful lot, don't ya? Another shrug from my armless companion. I don't think so. We entered the bleachers and Rid nods upwards. Life is short, but that's what makes it precious, Protagon. Up there. I came out to see if you'd come. For the bet, I presume. Rin leads the way, and soon we settle down on an almost empty bench. There's an older woman sitting next to Rin. Someone's mother, I assume. She's got rather long hair done up in a braid. On seeing Rin, she gives her an oddly familiar-seeming grin. Well, this is surprising. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy. Huh? A snack? I wondered why I was down there. The woman laughs, again with a way that seems familiar. Where have I seen her before? Well, I suppose you've always been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. But I'm being rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Meiko Ibarazaki, Emi's mother. Pleased to meet you. Well, that explains it. She's like a taller, older, and better endowed Emi. Apart from her hair being a darker shade than Emi's, there's really no mistaking the resemblance. Sorry, I'm Hisao Nakai. And really, you don't have to apologize for not introducing yourself, Mrs. Ibarazaki. That's really Rin's job in this situation, isn't it? Another laugh from Emi's mother. I take it you've not known Rin for that long, then. It's best not to expect her to remember something like that. She's got other things to think about, I assume. Rin nods, seemingly pleased by this assessment. She's right. I was thinking about sunsets. See, it's really up to us to make introductions and the like. For lack of any better response, I nod. It's a sad day when the only gene you control. Mrs. Ibarazaki leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow. So, how long have you and Rin been dating? My response consists of silence as my brain suddenly lurches into gear, but just before I can begin to utter a hastily babbled explanation, Emi's mother bursts into laughter again. You're a blusher, aren't ya? I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in this situation, so I settle for a mumbled response. Maybe. This is that day when the only thing you contribute to your daughter is her hair color. Must come from Fire Emblem Awakening. They must hail from Fire Emblem Awakening, then. So this must be a new romance, then, mustn't it? Wait, that's not the question that... Another laugh. I know, but it's funny to watch you squirm. I'm sorry, forgive an old woman for her amusements. Old woman? She doesn't look that old to me. Clearly, Emi gets her youthful features from her mother. I suppose I can let it go. How kind of you. It's starting. I direct my attention to the track where they're preparing for their first sprint. Oh look, it's her. It's Mickey. Remember her? That was like that Squid Girl. I think this was made before that Squid Girl was even a thing, so... But then again, what do I know? Looks like the 400-meter dash. I scan the runners before finding Emi. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. The starter raises his pistol. Emi explodes out the block, disappearing from the starting line in a blur. It's amazing, even as the other sprinters converge on the lanes closest to the inside line, Emi surges to the front of the pack. Time that she rounds his final turn, some of the other runners have caught up with her. Their efforts come to naught, though, since the final burst of speed from Emi leaves them at least half a second behind. Mrs. Ibarazaki whoops and shouts, applauding wildly, and generally looking like any other parent cheering on their child. Emi bounds off the track, looking pleased with herself. And she ride along with the rest of them. Yahoo! I'm the best! That's her, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the results. Misha 3, Return of Misha. I think she's gotten faster since last time. That was incredible. Mrs. Ibarazaki grins proudly. Emi's a heck of a runner. We fall silently as the next event is prepared. I'm surprised to see Emi striding onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Emi's mother nods. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. Oh, I missed! It's a lot of running, but Emmy can handle it. Looks at things, she's right. Emmy doesn't appear to be tired, as if she hadn't run the previous event at all. If not for the sweet sweat visible on her shirt, you'd never know. Which event is this? It's the 200-meter dash. She'll do this one, the 100-meter, and the relay. I see. I wear my glasses, which I lost. Again. Once again, the pistol sounds, and once again, Emmy flies off the block. Thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Rin's foot. Seems completely absorbed in the race. Emmy's mother cheers again, and I assume that the race is over. Sprints don't seem to me like they take very long to complete. Your foot. Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers. Oh. You seem pretty into this stuff. I'm surprised. Rin looks at me quizzically. Why wouldn't I be? No reason, I just thought that stuff like sports wouldn't interest you. I suppose you're right. It's not that interesting. But I'm watching Emmy, not the sport. I don't follow. Emmy's the most Emmy when she runs. You don't get to see Emmy at her Emmyest very often. But here, you can, see? She directs my attention towards the track again, where the 100-meter dash is about to start. I watch Emily closely. As she gets into the starter blocks, her whole body seems to relax, but it's a false relaxation. I can see that she's actually like a coiled spring. As the starter tells Emily to get set, her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Her mouth curls upward in what could be a grin and could be a growl. When the pistol goes off, it's as if she's been unleashed from a cage, like she was always moving at this blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening until the starter's pistol dispelled the illusion of motionlessness. It's all over in a few seconds, but in those few seconds, I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emmy. As soon as she crosses the finish line, the fierce look was replaced by her normal grin. The conquering general returns to his farm. Amazing. She's really amazing. Never seen anyone move that fast. Oh, don't look at me. I'm far too relaxed to run that fast. No, I think Emmy's prowess all came from her father's side. At the mention of Emmy's father, Mrs. Ibarozaki looks wistful, almost sad. He got her into running, you know. Yeah, she told me. I'm uncertain as to whether or not it would be rude of me to ask after Emmy's father. After that look on her face a few days ago, I feel compelled to ask. Where is her father now, if I might ask? Emmy's mother hesitates, clearly not willing to answer the question, but at the same time not wishing to appear rude. He isn't around anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories. Emmy just seemed a little sad when she mentioned him earlier. That's not surprising, considering. They were very close. I see. Beeping noise suddenly emulates from Mrs. Ibarazaki's pocket. Reaching into it, she pulls out a cell phone and looks at it. Hello, who's there? I told you to stop calling this. Honestly, text messages? What is he, 16? Oh, nothing. I gotta go meet up with a friend of mine. Will you tell Emmy that I'm very proud of her and I'll call her later tonight? Protag-kun, how could you not connect those dots? Guess it's a case of wanting to make sure. Or something. I don't know. Of course. And then there were two. I'll admit that I zone out for a while. I almost don't notice that the relay is about to begin. When I look, I can't find Emmy. I thought that Emmy would be running the relay. She runs anchor. So she won't be running for a while yet. Flip the tables. Did you see it? Huh? Emmy at her Emmyest. Maybe. Maybe this time. Race begins, and I cheer Emmy's teammates as long as they pass the baton. Finally, I see Emmy sprinting onto the track to take the final handoff. Once again, I'm taken aback by how graceful she looks when she runs. It really is beautiful. Look of determination and fearlessness on her face only adds to the picture. Emmy at her emmiest, I suppose. But then, as she crosses the finish line, I see her stumble slightly. It's only barely, but it's a definite stumble. Emmy's doing the Luigi run. Rin inhales sharply, then actually looks concerned for a second. Huh, Emmy. Did she hurt herself, do you think? You noticed it too? It must be bad. She frowns as if deciding on the next course of action. Eventually that proves to be too tiresome, and she shrugs again. Well, let's go down. Gotta crown the victor. See if you can find the Laurel Ranch. That's not gonna be easy. Rin shrugs. At least we tried. Well, we didn't really try all that hard. Or at all, but hey, whatever. Emmy's surrounded by her teammates, all of them congratulating her on the run. Rin seems to be waiting for Emmy to notice that she's arrived. Oh yeah, I guess she can't exactly wave Emmy over. Then again, I'm not sure Rin would do such a thing even if she had arms. Doesn't seem like her style to draw attention to herself, or to emote beyond shrugging. It doesn't seem her style to draw attention to herself. Either way, I'm not willing to wait, so I wave to Emmy, who looks up and grins happily at me, or us. Hey, you showed up! Guess Rin owns me money, huh? We would have brought you a crown of laurels, but Haisawa didn't find one. Hey, neither did you. It wasn't my job to look. When did we assign jobs? When I said, see if you can find a laurel branch. Try to keep up. Nice shrug. Guess Rin's rubbing off on me. Seems it's my fault after all, Emmy. It's okay. I'm sure you'll make up to me somehow. Sure. Good. So, how'd it look? I stopped myself from blurting out beautiful or amazing and settled for the substantially safer very impressive. Emmy seems pleased with this assessment. I don't mention how much more impressive her performance is given her lack of legs. I figure she knows that already. Besides, it seems like it would take away from her effort somehow. Great to hear. I was worried that I looked a little slow on the relay, but I guess I did fine, huh? Actually, I noticed... Oh, Rin kicks me and keeps me from finishing my sentence. What's that all about? He noticed it at the end. That's no good. Guess the nurse will have to look at that for me later. There's a carelessness in her voice, as if it isn't a big deal, but I suddenly noticed a slight twitch on her face. Like she's trying to hide the fact that she's in pain. I definitely noticed it. Since I noticed her breathing is a little shallow too. I guess she really is hurt. Must notice my concern because she skips up to me and gives me a friendly pat on the shoulder. You look a little worried. I'm fine, really. Just sore from all the running is all. And come on, a little pain isn't gonna stop me. Oh no? Emmy grins, and for a moment she looks like she did during her sprint, fierce and unconquerable. Or to put it another way, really beautiful. Hasn't yet. Well then I guess I shouldn't worry, huh? Damn right, I'm Emmy Iberozaki, fastest thing on no legs. I don't stop for anything. Impressive. Emmy giggles and then seems to remember something. Oh, before I forget, Ray and I are going to do something next Sunday as a post-track meet celebration. You should come along. Normally we do the day after, but since the track meet was on the Sunday, I got homework and class and all that stuff to take care of. Plus our morning run, of course. Right, of course. Alright, your mom wanted to say she's proud of you. She'll call you later tonight. I thought I saw her in the stands. I'm glad she made it. Used to be my dad who showed up to my meets, but Mom's done a pretty good job of taking over. She shivers slightly, and I realize that she's still all sweaty. The breeze has started to blow too. I'm not cold at all, I got my jacket with me, so without a word I throw it around her shoulders. And we jump slightly and then grins at me. Hey, thanks! It's getting a little cold, I guess. Yeah, looked like it. Just as I begin to wonder whether or not giving Emmy my jacket could be taken the wrong way, employing a track uniform approaches. Hey Emmy, you're gonna miss the medal ceremony! You're going to miss the medal ceremony. No copyright law in the universe can stop me! Yeah, thanks. She turns to Rin and myself. You have to stick around for this part. It takes forever. Besides, you should get cracking on your homework now if you don't want to be up all late, Haisao. Morning run tomorrow, don't forget. How could I? Good point. I mean, it's spending time with me, after all. With this, she waves quickly and dashes off to receive her medals, or whatever they pass off as a medal these days. Rin and I head away from the track, Rin remaining deep in whatever thought she has for most of the walk back to her dorm. As I see her off, she speaks up. You're probably not getting that coat back, I think. I'm sure I'll get it back eventually. Interesting. Take it as it comes, huh? Very Emmy-ish. With this odd statement, she turns and heads into the building. Honestly, was that big a deal? Emmy was cold and, unless I'm mistaken, in pain. Giving her a solution to at least one of those problems seems like an obvious reaction. I guess there's a chance I could lose my jacket if Emmy never remembers to return it. I guess Rin has a point. Still, I can't bring myself to muster much worry over the whole thing. After all, it's getting warmer lately. I don't need a jacket. Odd, these things will be a little more responsible with my stuff. Emmy-ish, huh? Maybe that's not exactly a bad thing. No, Protag-kun, that article of clothing belongs to Emmy now. I'll go for one more. You haven't been forgetting to take your medicine now, have you? Ah! I'm catching a little murmur. You should take it easy for a few days. Nurse's words hurt me far more than the exhaustion of the morning run ever could. Take it easy for a few days? No, I should have kept quiet. I keep my eyes on the floor, feeling like a complete idiot. Of course I haven't been remembering to take my medicine. I'm rushing out of my room to get to the track before Emmy. I had a track meet a few days ago. I felt inspired. Started running warm-up laps in the mornings before Emmy shows up. Then today, while she and I were running, I felt a little pain in my chest. It was only slight, it was only for a second, so I mentioned it to the nurse. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept running and finished just fine, so really it could have been that bad. I feel like I'm making excuses to the nurse. Or why do I feel a need to justify continuing to run despite the pain? Really, it comes down to my being unwilling to concern Emmy. Seems concerned anyway. Not sure how she was able to tell there was anything wrong, but she claims I stumbled a little. She's the one who insists I tell the nurse, so I feel bad for worrying her at all. Happiness is a choice. Nurse is shaking his head ruefully while Emmy paces outside the room. Haisao, I know it's difficult for you to get into a new routine, but if you don't want to find yourself in a lot of trouble, you're going to have to try harder. You can't afford to forget your pills, you can't push yourself too hard. If I don't push myself, how will I improve? I don't know where that came from. Nurse seems to have an idea. Now, where have I heard that before? He laughs and pats me on the shoulder. Ha! She's rubbing off on you, I guess. His expression changes again, and he's back in serious mode. Look, I'm not saying you shouldn't push yourself. Doesn't mean you shouldn't be taking your medication, and it doesn't mean you shouldn't stop if your chest starts to bother you. I prefer not to have any fatalities while I'm on staff here. I'm a bit of a lofty goal, to be sure, but I'm always up for a challenge. I hate to admit, but I think he's right. Gotta remember to take my medication. You're right, I'm sorry to worry you. Who's worried? You're a smart kid, right? No, you can be responsible, Haisao. A situation like yours, you got to learn to be responsible fast. I know. This situation suddenly becomes devious. Suppose you started to enjoy your runs with Emmy, then. Yeah, they've really been helping me. I mean, until today, I was feeling a lot more healthy. Plus, it's really impressive to see Emmy run. Did you see her at the track meet? She was incredible! Nurse nods, grinning all the while. That she was, I saw. Watched her first couple of races before I had some business to take care of, but she told me all about them. Kind of you to loan her your jacket, by the way. Huh? Oh yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'd honestly forgotten all about that. I guess still haven't gotten it back. There's gives a smile that makes me feel like he just made a joke. Not to you, but Emmy certainly appreciated it. I know she appreciates your running with her in the mornings. This one catches me off guard a little. Sure, she's mentioned that it's easier to keep to a schedule with an extra person, and think I was doing her a favor at all. Not just doing me the favor of helping me follow the doctor's orders. She tries harder when you're around. If there's someone else running with her, she's going to push herself more. And she tries even harder when you're around because, well, it's you. What the heck does that mean? You'd love to know, wouldn't ya? That's in the style of evil megalomaniacs. No, seriously, it's because you're her friend. If Rin ran with her, I'm sure she'd do the same. Well, probably. But that's not the point. The point is, you're helping her, even if you don't know you are. And she's grateful for that, even if she never says it. What do you mean, even if she never says it? Emmy doesn't talk a lot, but she and I have known each other long enough that I can read her most of the time. I'll admit, I have no idea what he's talking about. Anyway, seems pretty talkative to me. I see. There's suddenly realizes that he's been rambling and stops talking, looking a little embarrassed. Anyway, you don't have to stop your morning exercises. Just walk to the track instead of running for a few days. Let things calm down. And take your damned medicine. Oh! I laugh as I exit the office, bumping straight into Emmy. Oops, sorry about that. Are you okay? What did the nurse say? Do you need to go to the hospital? Oh my gosh, it was my fault, wasn't it? I'm pushing you too hard, haven't I? I'm a horrible person. Words pour forth like a torrent. She's really agitated. Didn't expect her to be this concerned about me, to be honest. Gotta calm her down, but how the hell do I do that? I do the only thing I can think of. Breakdance. I give her a hug, and she tenses up slightly, so I pat her head in what I hope is a reassuring manner. Hey, settle down. I'm fine, okay? No worries. I can feel Emmy's body relax as I continue to assure her I'm fine. Her arms wrap around me as if she's trying to confirm that I'm not about to fall over dead. I catch a whiff of her hair. It smells like sweat, or how adrenaline should smell. It's the scent of activity. And a hint of strawberries. Or a shampoo, I suspect. I just need to remember to take my medicine, that's all. Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. You're sure? Her voice is muffled, almost because at the moment her face is pressed into my chest. Yeah, I'm sure. I just need to take it a little easy for the next few days. It only occurs to me that how close the two of us are. It also occurs to me how nice being this close feels. I can feel Emmy's heartbeat calming down, and I have to resist the urge to rest my chin on the top of her head. Thank goodness! You really had me worried there, Haisao. Emmy, you going to come in here anytime soon? Oh, I'm sorry. Was I interrupting? The two of us spring apart as the other just caught on fire. Emmy brushes her hair back nervously and laughs. Of course not. I'll, see you later, okay? Oh, and, Haisao? Take your damn medicine! Last phrase is punctuated by a punch to the shoulder. Yeah, I'll remember. See you later. Her smiles again like he's on some joke, but I don't know about and waves to me as I head for my room, feeling a burning in my cheeks. I need a shower. A cold one, the thoughts running through my head now are any indication. She was really soft. My pills are waiting for me when I make it to my room. I swallowed them without second thought. Oh. I don't know why I didn't think of waiting until after the runs to take them. For some reason, I figured it was when I woke up or not at all. But no, they only need to be taken every 24 hours. The exact time of day doesn't factor into it. My thoughts drift back into the hug in the hallway. It's weird. It took someone to smell foul after a run. For some reason, Emmy smelled right. That tinge of sweat just seemed to fit her. I really need that shower. Alrighty, should I stop right here or should I continue on? I'll let you pick this one. Happiness is a choice. Taking your damn medicine is also a choice. Too much is learned about Protacon today. Might be a good time to stop. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Thank you for coming to watch, and I'll be sure to check out your stream tomorrow. And hopefully I'll continue this sooner than I did last time because, dang it. I meant to stream quicker than I did, but well, I didn't. Anyway, good night.